Do you remember the book and the movie The Big Short, and how Michael Burry was able to predict what was going to happen in the market? And if you remember the movie, he was always looking at his computer and he was looking at technical analysis. It's kind of the same thing that Amazon and Google does. Amazon claims that they know with 60% accuracy what the next thing you're going to buy is. Well, why is that? Well, because they analyze your past activity. That's the same thing Google sells to advertisers. We know what Kerry's going to buy next based upon his search. And so we use that. We create an algorithm and we can predict his buying habits. Well, the same thing is now being done, or has been done, by hedge funds for years now, using artificial intelligence and advanced computing to predict what you're going to do in the stock market before you do it. Well, it's now available to me. And so that's what I'm using. That's why I'm about 60% cash now, because I've recognized the market's going to go down. So I liquidated my Amazon and my Google and my Microsoft because I know they're going down, but I want to profit off of it. So I also need to know when they're going up. And that's what technical analysis has given me the ability to do. And that's what I want to share with you in this video. And then over on our website, I want to give you a day-to-day activity of what I'm doing. And then maybe you can learn from it and you can profit as well. So let's profit off of this stock market downturn, because we know the surge is coming, particularly in AI.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
This is a Apple chart, and I apologize for how confusing it looks, but this is what Michael Burry learned to do and became very wealthy as a result of it, and he still uses it to predict what he thinks is going to happen in the market. And basically, I have stolen from him his ideas, and all these lines mean something. And let me give you something of an overview. As I say, this is Apple, and it goes back to it looks like October of 2022. And as you can see, Apple is moving along. And let's look right here. Here is where it hit something of a bottom. And notice here on the charts that it was in these red bars, it was in the red. And then as you see, it turns into green. And at the same time, this blue line crosses over that yellow line. Well, let's look down here. Look how this blue line's been all the way down to about 30. That's an oversold signal. So then I see the blue line crosses the green line about the same time as the blue line crosses this yellow line. Then also notice this red line turns green and crosses this blue line. All these things are happening and appear on my computer to give me a signal that basically, hey, it's probably time to buy Apple around here. Now, my algorithm is a little bit slower. It comes in and tells me I should buy here. But my knowledge says, no, buy here. Now, at the same time, then the question becomes, when do you sell? Well, we're running in the green here. We run into the red a bit, and our blue line crosses our yellow line. But we're still above this basic level here. And I am inclined to say, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to allow this to continue to operate above this bar line. And then as I see it start to turn and break below the red bar, I say, hey, now is the time to sell. My signal comes in about the same time to say to sell. And so I make money all the way from here to there. Okay, so does that make sense to you? This is what Michael Burry did. It's what all technicians do to give them signals. We know Apple's a good stock. We know Apple's going to benefit in the future, but we can magnify our gains if we know when to get out. And right here it tells us to get out. So then let's use that same information. It says here it's oversold because, again, it's under the 30 mark. And right there it crosses and it says it's going up. Okay, as we see, we're climbing up the line, the red bars here. Here, the blue line crosses over the yellow. So we would buy here, and then when do we get out? Remember, when the blue line comes under there. Okay, we're going to capture some profits. We're not going to capture a lot of profit, but we know when to get out. Now, the other thing, if we get out here, we miss a little profit there, but we're out as Apple is coming down. Look what's happening here. The blue line's under the yellow. It's also under the red bars. It's coming down towards the 30. Remember, if we hit that 30, we might be oversold. That would give us a signal. This tells us that the momentum is red, and red means it's going down. So using this kind of technology, you and I can do exactly what Michael Burry is doing, what exactly the hedge funds are doing. Now, I know this is complicated, and I know you might say, I don't have the time to do this, and I do this literally every morning on every stock that I own in the AI arena that I believe, based on their fundamentals, they're increasing revenues, they're increasing profits, they're increasing cash flow. I know these stocks are going to benefit from the AI revolution, because those computers have to be updated, and because there are some companies who are going to deliver us AI and change our online experience, and I need to be in them. But I also know that as a result of interest rates and inflation and jobs and whatever, and strikes and the government shutting down, we're going down. So I'm 60% cash. Where are you? I told you yesterday that I have spent roughly $157,000 thus far this year acquiring this knowledge and basically bringing people into my team. Where did I learn all this? I learned it from Mark. Mark runs our swing trading. And I said, there's a way I can adapt that into my long-term investing. And he taught me how to do this. And so he continues to advise me on his interpretation of the algorithms and the charts. And then I also have Trent, my son, who is more of a technical analysis. So the three of us feed together, and then Drew is our geek who basically presents this and helps us present it on both the Discord and on the website. So we have gone out, and as I said, or I have gone out and spent my money basically to make me a better investor. I'll be open with it. But at the same time, I have a tribe of people that I've worked with over the last several years, and I want to share it with them. So do I charge them $157,000? No, I don't need to do that. I can, if there's a large enough base, I can share it with them. They can make money off of it, and that's what we do. We have three levels. One is just where you come and chat. That's $4 a month. The other is where you get access to my portfolios, but you don't get access to the research that I'm doing and the actual trades that I'm making on a daily basis. That's at our platinum level, and that's $60 a month. I think if I can help you get out of Apple when you need to, and then get back in to do it when it's going to go up, it's well worth the $60, because I'm also doing it on 27 other stocks. Now, what Trent and Mark are working on is to create this same sort of package for ETFs, so that you can have available to you not just Kerry's AI BUS 13 and BUS 12 and BUS 14 portfolios, but you can have it available to ETFs that can give you a more diversified portfolio. That's where this is going. If you want to be a part of it, you join the tribe. How do you join the tribe? You get on the bus. And the bus is on our website. And this is what you'll see there, the three available categories, and then you make your choice how much of our knowledge you want, how much of the $157,000 that I've spent you want to tap into. Okay? I hope you come and be part of our tribe and join the best of us investors.